Hey guys, welcome back to Robertson's Belly Acres. So Rusty's at work, Mama's inside. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on sanding these and getting them painted again. I went through yesterday and put wood putty on all the seams and the little nail holes, and then I recaulked the windows so there's a nice seam there. I don't know how much I'll get done today because Mama has a doctor's appointment today. So I'm going to sand and repaint and then tile in the windowsills. So yeah, we're gonna see how much of this we can get done today before we have to run to town. I guess you guys really haven't seen, but we do have the sink in. We don't have the stove in yet because we need to build a couple little cubbies for the sides of the stove, and then we want to refurbish that stove really nicely. So yeah, and everything's starting to come together. And it's so odd working when you're not there because I can't do the big stuff, you know.
Well, but you get a lot of this stuff done, and it seems like you get more done when I'm not there than you do when I am there.
I don't know, it's the little tedious stuff too, trying to get, you know, all of that stuff done.
Yeah, that's the advantage of me not being there. You can be tedious and don't have to worry about me being in the way.
I tend to hyper focus though, so sometimes that's not a good thing. Sometimes I need somebody to pull me out of that. But this actually turned out really well. I'm glad we used the wood putty instead of the caulking on those seams because they were, you know, a little bit uneven just where the wall wasn't, you know.
Right. Yeah, the wall wasn't exactly flush, and our boards weren't exactly square.
That's the thing about these little shed houses are not exactly square. So when you're putting, you know, your sheetrock and things like that on it, you are going to have issues that way.
It's like working in a 100-year-old house.
Well, you know, because they're mobile, they move them around, and so things are going to shift. And
things are going to shift, and they will, and they did.
Yes.
So now we just have to adapt.
Look at Mom. She's holding that little thing for me so then I have enough room. She's so awesome. I'm going to repaint these, and then that way it can dry while we go to town, and then I can come back and do the tile. Yay! Exciting. Man, that was a fast trip.
Yes. Zoom, zoom, there and back.
Right.
That's because you drive like the speed racer.
Yeah, right. I didn't even drive. I think you came home and we went together.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. But I don't drive much if I don't have to. I was living dangerously. I didn't even put plastic on that floor.
Oh, you're lucky you didn't drip on Mom's floor.
I know. So here's where you're going to see that I say that I hyper-focus. I tend to, like I went and I got this little bitty brush so then that way I can make sure, which there I needed it. But then I started painting these, like trying to make sure I'm staying right. And then I thought, that's dumb. I'm covering that with tile. I could have painted the whole thing. It wouldn't matter.
That's you though. That's your detail where you always try to make sure that you're getting it in just the right spots. Plus, you'll use a lot less paint than I would because I'd have painted the whole thing. I'd have said, done.
Right. Can you guys see, well, not now, but Mom is outside. She's working on a little project out there. I think she was repotting a plant.
That or she's painting.
Yeah.
That woman paints more than anybody I know.
Yeah, she loves to paint.
Yes, she does.
But I think it was repotting some plants. I'm not real sure. I don't remember. But she had a little project she was working on for sure.
Yeah, she likes to do little things, and she keeps herself very busy that way.
Yes, she does not like to go out and just sit. She's like, I don't like it when I'm just sitting.
I wonder who acts like that.
I don't know who acts like that.
It's awesome though because that's how she stays so young.
Yes.
Because she's up and moving and going and doing all the time.
Yes.
We have to make her go sit down when it gets too hot.
I think somebody had asked, you know, how old Mom was. She's up and down on the floor and stuff. And you guys, Mom is in her late 70s. All right, you guys. So it's been drying, you know, overnight because we went to town yesterday. The condensation on these windows on the outside is because we have the AC running. But eventually we want to get new windows for Mama. But anyway, We've got them caulked all the way inside and out. So they're sealed up, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and touch up the paint where I painted. You know, you can kind of see where where I painted yesterday, and then what got missed today. Look, there's Mama. What's she doing? And then I have this last one to paint. We had to, I was running low on time yesterday to get Mama to her doctor's appointment. So we went ahead and left this one. And yeah, so now we're gonna finish touching up paint and then hopefully put the tile on, and these will be done. I love the way the seams came out. Now that they've been you know, with the wood putty, looks great. Got them sanded down, smooth, beautiful. So, yay!
Boy, that looks so good. I just love that blue popping against that orange, and you have taken the time to get it all covered.
Yay! It looks good. You know, after we sanded, because we had that wood putty there, it made it very dull. And so that's why I was like, oh, I need to touch up the paint, because I had just kind of painted the seams, and then you could tell that the seams were brighter.
Right.
So then trying to get that.
Well, the nice part is, too, it's not a lot.
Yes.
I mean, it was a quick light coat, and you're able to be done with it.
Yeah, there's been a couple of questions about having a vent over Mom's stove, and she's not going to have a vent over her stove. We just don't have the room for it because she needs that storage space. But Mom's not going to be, she's not going to be cooking in there much, and she has a window right next to the stove.
Right, and that was what she said too. She said, "I'm not like I'm cooking a lot, and if I need to let some smoke out, I can open the window."
Yes, so that I know that that's not traditional, and that people are going to be upset about it, but it's the way that it has to be for Mom to be able to have the storage that she needs.
Right, and it's not like we're dealing with the whole kitchen. We're dealing with a tiny house, teeny tiny kitchen.
And she's, like we said, she's only going to be cooking in there, like maybe breakfast if she, when we go to work and stuff like that. So, and she can always come into the big house, but
she's going to the big house to cook.
The big house to cook. I bet she won't.
I bet she don't either.
I told her just beware that anything you put in that shelf above is going to get greasy. She said, I know, that's fine. I can always wash it. And so she's perfectly okay with it, you guys.
Yes.
So I didn't use my little brush like I did on these to get really smaller lines, because I just started thinking about it. It's going to be covered with tile. So save some time. All right, so I'm going to let this dry, and we're going to move on to the next thing. Hey, lady, what are you doing?
Trying to put inches on that door.
So Mama's got the top to her hutch. She has the doors completely painted, and then she has the new hardware on them, the new knobs. So she's going to go ahead and put the old hinges back on it, because those worked great, but she took those out and got them all cleaned up with WD-40 so that they will work nicely, and she's going to put them back. She's going to put those back up. If you want to go outside,
They go like this, right?
So just line them up with your,
Yeah.
so to go here, and then up here, it would go right.
Where do I put it first?
I would put it on the door first.
Okay.
So you're going to do your,
I think the back,
it'll go like this. The bigger one goes there, and then the smaller goes right here.
oh,
See, because look at how your holes line up.
yeah.
Put this on there,
Uh-huh.
I think.
Man, she is such a go-getter.
Oh, I'm telling you. Those cabinet doors have come out so good, and she took her time and painted and painted and painted on those things.
Yes.
The shelf too. I mean, I'm not talking about just the door, but the whole cabinet, the table, that's all her. And that's what kills me. She just takes her time.
Yes.
I remember when she was painting on the table, I came walking and she goes, Rusty, do you see any spots I missed? Well, no, nothing you missed, but it's a little thin right here, Mama. And she takes her roller and goes, whack. Is that better? Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And, yeah, and then her up and down on that ladder and picking that door up. I know it doesn't seem like much, but, you know, man, that's a lot.
That lady's pushing 80.
Yes. And so
I'm barely in my 50s, and she gets around better than I do most days. And she has done a lot more physical labor in her life than I have ever done.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, she is just...
Go get her for sure.
Yes, she amazes me every day at how much she goes and does.
Yes, and Mama has, you know, macular degeneration, so it is hard for her to see, like, the small holes, and sometimes when she's painting, you know, she might miss something, but she's really a good sport about it. And
oh my Lord.
Yes, and you know, I don't think Mama will ever stop.
I don't think so either. You guys only get to see a teeny tiny bit of what she does and how determined she is to get stuff done.
Yes.
And it's just amazing.
Yeah, and that's in everything, not just, you know, her house. Like I said, we've done a lot of other things, and there's a lot of stuff that I haven't filmed that we are doing on the farm, but Mom and I started out building a chicken run or a chicken coop for the baby chickens, and she was out there. She was helping me lift boards and tin and doors. We framed in a door, and that was all me and Mom until Rusty got home, and then he, you know, of course has to come in and help out. So because I can't do all the stuff he can.
Whatever.
All right, if you're brand new to our channel, Mama had these on her wish list, and several subscribers sent her some packets of these, and these are Backsplash tile, no grout, no mess, strong adhesive. So they do have adhesive. We are using these to finish out her windows, and you can see right here how pretty that's going to be. And I had done this on one window before, but it didn't really stick because we had some drywall, and we just had other things going on. It wasn't finished, so it needed to be finished before I could stick those. So we have caulked the windows, we've painted, and then we also picked up some floor glue, which we're going to need this for the bathroom anyway. That's all I can say about the bathroom. That's off limits for me to talk about, but the floor glue, we are going to need it anyway, so we went ahead and picked up a bucket of it, and I'm going to use it on this to make sure that everything stays stuck nice and it won't peel up. Like you see right here, this is trying to peel up. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm going to put some more on here and make sure that it doesn't peel up. So I think I'm going to use a putty knife, but I'm also going to usually use a grout, like a grooved one, but I've got paintbrushes, old paintbrushes or sponge. Let me show you. I've got some of these, and these seem like they really make it stick on there, so I'm going to use those for the most part. These are just from the dollar store. And then I also have old paintbrushes, little paintbrushes that I can kind of get in there, like for this right here, and kind of get that detail in there. So we're going to make this happen. I'm so excited. I've been waiting so long to see this completely done, so it's going to be great.
All right, so theoretically this looked like it was going to work. So the floor glue we bought before for the kitchen, you just put it on, stuck the floor down.
Right.
This was different, and I was just putting it on like we did the floor, like you did the floor in the kitchen. And after I was done, it it wasn't sticking. And then I thought, well, maybe it's the grooves or whatever. And then Michelle came over and I was telling her about it. And she said, well, did you let it set so it could get tacky? And I was like, no, I didn't know you had to do that because we didn't have to do that before. So she, you know, I give Rusty such a hard time about reading instructions.
There was no pictures on the bucket.
Yeah, so I didn't read the instructions. And apparently you have to leave that glue for a minimum of 30 minutes so it can get tacky before you place the vinyl down, which is good to know before we do the bathroom.
Right.
But it was just, I didn't do that. So it looks great when I get done. The next day it was not so great.
And it did come out amazing. And I would have never looked at that can to see that glue was different, because the first one, like I said, it was put it on there, trowel it out, lay your flooring down, smooth it, and leave it.
Yes. So, and I was using that sponge where I could make little, it wasn't grooves, but it was like little
Knobs.
peaks. Yeah. And so I thought that would work. Anyway, I did come back and fix it. It looks great now.
It looks amazing.
It's stuck down now, but the next day I was so disappointed because it was like rolling up at the corners and I'm like, what did I do wrong? So Michelle was here on 4th of July and I had her come and kind of look.
Crises averted.
Yes, and she was like, what are you doing? No, she said, what did you leave it? So, yeah, and so I was able to fix it, thank goodness. Look at Mama just cleaning. She's got those doors hung, and she's just cleaning away.
Cleaning her little heart out right there, let me tell you. She, again, never, ever, ever stops.
No, she's got it. It looks so good. She envisioned that hutch, and it worked out perfect.
Yes.
And those knobs, you guys, are awesome. I do want to do a shout out video, probably when we do the big reveal of all the people that sent things from her wish list.
Oh my goodness.
It's just been insane.
It's going to have to be a 3 or 4 part video.
And I can't even keep up with her wish list. People send emails saying, hey, is there anything else that she needs off her wish list? And I can't even get stuff on there fast enough. I think they've gotten everything off of her wish list, and there's nothing else really that she needs.
Right.
Every now and then we're like, oh, well, maybe we'll put this out there, and the only reason we're doing it is because people are asking for more stuff.
Keep getting emails. What does Mama need for her house? What does Mama need for her flowers? And we're like,
we're just guessing at this point.
Shout out at the end, but aren't they beautiful? So this is when you guys are going to really start to see the stuff that subscribers sent to us, because they sent us so many things for the interior design of this house build. So we're going to start getting all the stuff out and using it. So if you sent something, thank you so much. And
yes, thank you, and God bless y'all.
Yes, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing the stuff being used, you know, in the video. So we're going to go eat.
Yes.
Yum. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and change gears a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do the backsplash. So we're trying to decide how much of a backsplash we're putting on, because we can tile the windows with the pieces. So we're gonna do the backsplash next. Now I'm not going to use the floor glue on the wall because I think it should stick nicely on the wall. And that way, if she ever wants to change that, she can. Without too much trouble. All right, so here we go. All right, so Mama wants it, she wants it to have a full tile on that side to stop, and then we'll end it on this side. So we're not gonna do like a floor where you start in the middle and you work your way out, so that way the walls shoot. It makes more sense since there's not a wall right there, there's just a divider, to have a full tile there, and then we're gonna work this.
Yes.
Man, that was a quick lunch. I said, we're going to go eat. And then it just jumped. But yes, that first tile, man, that was hard. That was hard to get it level. I probably should have went and got the laser level and or even a chalk line or something. But
yeah, but hindsight's 20/20. I mean, you got in there. It took you a little bit to get that first one up, but it come out amazing.
yeah, it's just, I don't like to have to go look for tools.
I understand.
I just want to get it done.
And right now, our tools are scattered.
And sometimes it comes back to bite me in the butt, but sometimes it works out. And plus, we were trying to get that tile behind that the countertop, trying to get it back there, because my thought process there was, you know, the caulking, once we attach the countertop, that then putting the caulking on, that would kind of help hold everything in place as well and look better.
Right.
You know, in case, you know, there was a gap or something.
Yeah, and it's going to help hold it in place, and like I say, it's going to help fill any gap. I mean, it's going to look really, really nice.
Yes, and I wish I would have, you know, again, hindsight, but I had left part of this in real time because Mom got excited, more and more excited with every tile that went up. She got so excited, and she was just really getting into it, just like she loved it. But if I would have left it in real time, it was like 15 minutes of, you know, video of trying to put these tiles on, and I mean, just for the little part of it. But she was so excited.
Yes, and she was so excited when I got home later in the day. She's like, "Oh, we got the backsplash done. Come and look, come and look." And that was just, she's so excited, and it looked so awesome.
Yeah, she kept saying, "Man, those colors all work so well together." And, you know, Mom, she ends up, she gets a vision of things, of what she wants, but then she's just not sure until it comes all together.
Right. She sees it in her mind, and she knows what she wants, and she has that vision. But she's just like anybody else. She sees it in her mind, but until she can see it done, she's not convinced.
Yes, and we had just enough tile to do this and do the windows. I think we ended up with a couple of packets left over, which is good just in case. But of what we had out at that point, yeah,
you didn't have to open another packet of tile or anything. It just everything
all worked out.
fit.
Yes, and she did decide to go a little bit higher, like we said, 1.5, which I think turned out really well, because in my mind I was thinking one tile wide, but when she decided to go that half more, that was perfect.
All right, round two. So Mama wants 1.5 for her backsplash. So here we go again. So far, so good.
Good so far. So good.
So far. That goes so pretty, Mom. Dude. Ooh.
That's really gonna look good. You know it? I know. That orange matches really good.
Still good.
She's so excited.
Yes.
It sounded like there was a whole lot of sticking and unsticking, but there's two levels of plastic there. So there's the plastic for the adhesive, and then there's a plastic coating on top that I tried not to take off until we had it stuck.
Yeah, it's got that protective layer on it to keep it from scuffing and scratching and shipping.
Yes. I'm so glad she went with that next layer. I think that really brought it together.
Yes, that looks so good.
Yes.
I didn't notice that.
What?
Look over here. So I see this pattern, but there's also
This pattern.
this pattern.
This pattern.
Yeah, that. And then there's this, it
Yeah.
goes like this, and then it goes, that's kind of cool. I can't see it when I look over here, but I can see it in that.
Yeah.
Look up here, see? It makes a cross. But I can't see it. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Look at this. It's clean. But I see it up there.
I can't see it up there
I see this.
because I can't see.
Blinking, what are you doing? Listening? Guessing? I guess there's no one killing. Oh, Mom.
I love.
You are so mean to your mom.
She just plays along though. She's like loving to act out the movie.
Yeah, I'll just act out that scene and go with it.
She said, "Stop."
Stop. And then she starts blinking. And I'm sitting here blinking, talking about it.
She's so funny. I love her so much. We have so much fun.
Oh, she is always cutting up, and we're always having fun. And you guys, I know there's a constant banter between, especially between me and Mama, and nobody can step into that one.
Yeah.
There is just way too much going on all the time.
Oh, she dishes out just as much as we do.
More than we do.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
All right, that whole that whole backsplash is done. Now we are going to paint this board orange so that it kind of camouflages the board that the shelf is sitting on. And then we'll have all of the windows done in the same tiles. So we're going to stop there. We're not going to come around to the side. We're going to leave this orange. But oh my goodness, she couldn't have picked better color patterns because that looks absolutely gorgeous.
It does.
I love it. And then when we attach this and we'll caulk there, it's got something to adhere to. And then, look at that.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to be using pieces for this one, and then we'll cut some more for this one, but because this is the bigger one. So I just hope we have enough. If we don't, we'll just have to order some more, but yeah, we're gonna give it a whirl.
All right, so we did have 2 more packages of those. I just didn't know it because it was still in Mom's room, but she didn't know it either. But she went in and sorted everything out, the stuff that goes to the kitchen, the stuff that goes to the living room, and to the bathroom. So
yes, and there is so much stuff in there for the bathroom, you guys. It has been amazing how much stuff has been sent anyway, but when it comes down to the exact details, it's so amazing. Everything you people have sent to us and sent to her.
Yes. Sent to her for her house, and she gets so excited every time she gets a package. She's so excited, and I mean, she gets so teary-eyed. And the best part is sometimes she forgets what was, what we chose.
Right.
We'll
we've looked at so much stuff, and
we'll put it on her wish list. She'll decide, yeah, that's something that I want. And then when it comes in, she's just so excited. It's like Christmas. She's like, oh, this is so neat.
Yeah, this is perfect. How did they know?
I love it. I love it. It's so perfect. But man, I was so worried about those windows when I got started. But I think it turned out okay.
Yeah, you always wait for the tedious stuff at the last, just like I do. I mean, you know you can do it. You know it's going to be done. You know it's going to look good. But it's just that
Yes.
I have to slow down, do this, and I'm going to be irritated. I'm going to be frustrated, but it's all going to work out just right.
It's going to be just fine. I really wish I would have paid attention to the directions on that glue though, because that would have saved a lot. But it all worked out. It's fine. I've got to stop overthinking it. It's fine.
Yeah, it looks amazing, and you guys, I can't wait till you get to see the finished product.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it.
All right, you guys, so we're done. It came out really good. So the backsplash looks amazing. That is so pretty. And then the tile around the windows, all of the windows, the paint is done, you know, covered up all of those seams where they were uneven and kind of rough. So yay, it looks amazing. And then Mama got the doors put on her hutch, got the knobs put on. It looks pretty. I mean, we've got stuff on top of there, but it looks amazing. So just getting just a little bit closer, you guys. Look at that kitchen. Look at that. That is so stinking cute. Just can't get over it. Mama's ready to put up her curtains.
Yes.
We got knobs on these. These also were sent by subscribers. There is a little bit of a gap there, but it's because we changed the hinges and we put the slow closing hinges on there. We still have to work on this just a little bit because after we got everything secured, now it rubs. So I'm going to take that out and get it sanded down and repainted on that end. It's getting there, you guys. It's getting there. All right.
Getting there.
Yay! All right, you guys, I hope you like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your friends. Leave us some comments. We read all the comments, even though we don't respond to them. We do read them. The reason I don't go ahead and love them is because then it takes them away. Well, I could still find them, but this way, if there's any questions, I can see them for the next one. There was a question, and I don't know. Hold on, let me look and see who it was. All right, so there was a question for the kitchen. Joy Hobbs asked, she said she loved the material to the chairs and asked where did Mama get that material?
My daughter Sandy that passed away, she made these covers for me on this chair. She got the material from Hobby Lobby.
From Hobby Lobby. So there it is. So, and it just so happened, Mom still didn't know what she was going to do with this.
The colors.
Yeah, the colors or anything when she was down there, and it matches. It matches so well with the kitchen, and then the back, that teal kind of has some sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So my sister Sandy, before she passed away, she made these covers for Mama's chairs, and they work perfect. And if you're new and you don't know, we've talked about it before, the color in Mama's kitchen is carrot cake orange. And one of the things with that is that was my sister's favorite cake. Every birthday she would ask for carrot cake. And so this is kind of a way for Mama to have my sister close to her in her kitchen. Yes, Sandy also loved the kitchen, just like the rest of us. Loved to cook, loved to be in the kitchen. So it works out perfect. So
Yes.
she would love this kitchen. Look,
Yeah, too.
All right, you guys. So until next time, God bless.